So Coinbase recently has been on a new coin listing spree. They've listed like 6, maybe even 9 coins recently within just the past couple of weeks or so. They actually just recently listed 3 more new coins on top of the 3 they just listed a couple of days ago. Make sure you stick around for the whole thing, because I'm actually going to be going through each one of these new Coinbase coin listings, taking a quick glance at what the tokens are, what their use case is, and taking a look at the charts and the price action for each one of these new Coinbase coin listings. So smash the likes, hit the subscribe if you're new, join our community and our cryptocurrency journey, and we'll jump right into the video. And guys, you could see right here up in the right hand corner in their recent pictures on Coinbase Assets Twitter page here. You can follow them at Coinbase Assets to stay up to date. Make sure you hit that notification bell on Twitter, and you'll always get notified when Coinbase is listing new coins. But you can see up there in the right hand corner, man, they've just been on a listing spree. They listed FIDA, Orca, AVT, Render, Quantstamp, and now they've recently listed 3 more new coins. They've listed DAO, DAO, INXT, and RAC tokens. So let's jump into these. We're first going to look at the most recent ones, which was just literally yesterday. We're going to look at Aventus, Render Token, and Quantstamp, and then we're going to take a look at DAO, INXT, and RAC. And by the way, guys, I just wanted to say that my power has already flickered 2 or 3 times. We are in the middle of an ice storm. I am trying to dish out and get as much content made as possible and uploaded, at least uploaded, before things get really bad and I lose power. If I look outside right now, it's not looking very good, guys, so bear with me here. Hopefully, I can get this stuff uploaded and get it out to you guys. All right, guys, so we're going to take a look at Aventus, Render Token, and Quantstamp first, and then we will jump into the most recent ones. This was literally just posted to Coinbase Assets Twitter page 16 minutes ago, guys. So these are literally just now incoming to Coinbase Custody. So Aventus is currently up 3%, trading at $3.61. And Aventus is a layer 2 blockchain protocol that brings scalability, lower cost, and speed to Ethereum transactions, which is much needed. We all know this. Not the only project trying to do this, though. So what makes Aventus unique? Aventus is built from the ground up to be enterprise grade, appealing to large partnerships requiring millions of annual transactions. What's more, building on Substrate, Aventus is designed as a layer 2, not just for Ethereum, but for Polkadot and beyond. I want to know what it meant by live entertainment, though. Let's get into that, man. I like me some live entertainment. Sorry, that's the one thing that interested me the most. So we have 2 applications of the AVN in live entertainment. Ticketing for events. This solves issues around fraud and secondary market activity and ultimately ensures control over tickets for organizers. Very good and interesting use case. Live streaming. Securing access rights to a stream through a blockchain ticket. Very interesting, guys. Many different use case ideas here. Let's look at video games. Our solutions in video games fall into 2 categories. In-game currencies, which is, typical, and trading collectibles. Okay, so they are working on that as well. You can see here they have some press archives, Forbes, Bloomberg, Tech Trader, Cointelegraph, and many different partnerships here. London and Partners, CoinShares, Imperial College London, Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, Bittrex Global, and a quick look at their team members. Interesting group of folks. So basically, this is a customizable layer 2 blockchain network that lets you build on Ethereum at scale to process transactions at 100x the speed and 1% of the cost. I do see this as being something people will be interested in. Now let's jump into the charts. So first, if we take a look at the coin market cap chart here, because if you look at the TradingView chart, we don't have a lot of price history here on the daily time frame to go by. But if you look at the coin market cap chart, you can see that this thing had a previous all-time high of actually around $6.93. And then since then, this was back in 2018, the 2017 bull run. Since then, it's literally been bottomed out forever. And just recently, in 2021, got a nice breakout and spike and moved to the upside, traded sideways once again for a while, and then had a massive run to the upside here recently in 2021. And currently, we are trading out somewhat sideways again. So let's jump into this and quickly analyze this, we're going to have to drop it down to a shorter term time frame. Let's put it on the 4-hour real quick. And my power is flickering again, guys. I'm going to try to hurry. We might not spend as much time on the websites on the next coins. We're going to dive into the charts because I'm really concerned that my power might go out here. So let's go ahead and do that because this chart is very choppy. But you do notice this pretty heavy resistance with these wicks. And then, of course, you can put in some support down here. And we're just going to do this. A nice broadening wedge pattern. And then we can go ahead and put in some horizontal lines for our support that I'm noticing right here. Support level there at about 265. And then, of course, you got a support level down here at about $2.11. And let's put in some resistance. You do have, like I said, this odd candle closes there. Lots of resistance at about $3.60. The one thing I would note, even though we're trading sideways here, you are pretty much maintaining here, and you recently started putting in higher lows. You did put in higher lows here. And the only thing I don't like is the way these wicks are getting pushed down, hammered down so hard. You're closing these candles. All these candles are closing very, very hard below 360 there, right below $3.60, right there at that $3.50 range. So watch out for that, guys. You're currently at $3.30. You could easily see this thing come back down to some of these lower levels. 265, definitely support down there around 265. All right, guys, so since I spent so much time on Aventus, we're going to breeze through Quantstamp and Render Token here very quickly so we can make sure and cover the other 3 coin listings that Coinbase recently added. But first, let's jump into Render Token. Render Token's chart here on CoinMarketCap actually is looking pretty good. I'm liking this downtrend here. I am really liking this and liking where it's at here. So we will jump straight into this chart. But first, briefly, for anyone that doesn't know what Render Token is a distributed GPU rendering network built on top of the Ethereum blockchain. All right, so let's quick and briefly just jump into the website and take a look at this very quickly. Their vision is to democratize GPU cloud rendering. So the render network creates a much more efficient, powerful, and widely scalable rendering network. And I'd like to point out that they are partnered with Decentraland, SIA, Basic Attention Token, and Algorand. And if you would like to know more about Render Token, you can just go to rendertoken.com. Like I said, we're not going to spend much more time on this. We're going to jump straight into the price action. All right, guys. Now, like I said, I am really digging what's going on with Render Token, guys. This one actually is looking very nice. I like seeing this type of structure in the market here for a coin like this, because if you look at this, you've already put in, you put in lower lows, lower highs, but you've tested your last area, in my opinion, before you see a nice reversal to the upside. Basically, what I'm saying is, you can see here, this first retrace down, you bounced off of your 50 EMA, 50-day moving average there. Now, after coming up, getting rejected here, looks like by some of this previous support from back here, you then fell down to test your 200-day moving average. And you've got a nice bounce off of that. Now, with that being said, testing the 200-day moving average after this nice of a pullback, considering that you've already retraced, let's see how far you have retraced from your top. From the top to the bottom is about a 79 to 80% decrease in price. That is crypto winter status, right? I just did a video on crypto winners and how to explain a crypto winner based on percentages, and they categorize a crypto winner as a drop in price of around 80 to 90%. So according to that, Render Token has just experienced its crypto winter. So could it be over, and could you possibly see a nice reversal here to the upside? Let's look at that, because it's looking very good. So let's jump into that, because we're not going to spend a whole lot of time because we do have other coins to cover. But let's put in the resistance line. It's very simple here, guys. This is why I like structure like this on a chart, because it's very easy to analyze and usually provides very accurate price targets or price predictions here. So let's see what the price prediction for Render Token might be. Let's go ahead and connect this the best we can there. You're basically in a nice little falling pattern here. Very nice consolidation happening. Now, I will talk about the bullish and bearish case very briefly here for this before we jump on into Quantstamp. Now, if we look at this, so far this is playing out perfectly. So before I jump into the bullish target here, let me just go ahead and point out the obvious. Since we have already came up, you tested your resistance after testing support, right? Pulled back down to your support, tested your support again, bounced, and you tested your resistance again. So the obvious is the fact that now that we're pulling back again, especially on the daily, falling below the EMA here, you could see this thing pull all the way back down to about $1.50, okay? About $1.50, guys, would make perfect sense because that would come and give you one more retest, a third retest of that lower level of support currently. Also, just to point out the fact that $1.50 also lines you up absolutely perfectly here. It's about $1.49, but $1.50 lines you up perfectly with this previous resistance from back here, guys. So a little pullback down to $1.50 to retest for a third time this support level is a very likely possibility. Keep that in mind. $1.50. Not financial investment advice. Invest at your own risk, guys. I'm not your financial advisor, but $1.50 looks good for the pullback. Now let's talk about the bullish target really quickly, and we'll jump on to Quantstamp. So for the bullish target, obviously I'm going to measure this pattern, and we're going to drag this over to the potential breakout point. If we do not pull back all the way down, and we just have a short-term pullback and then a bounce and a breakout here, that's going to get Render token to see a nice little measured move price target of $8.50 to come up and perfectly test your previous highs. Okay, so about $8.50 there would get a retest of your previous top. Now, if we were to pull back, like I said, test that $1.50 support, then it would put our measured move a little bit lower, down to about $8. So we can just speculate that around $8 to $8.50 would be the target for Render for the bullish, for a bullish breakout here of this pattern. And just one other thing to note, there is the possibility that if you come up and you break your tops around that $750 to $850 range, if you come up and break your previous highs and put in new all-time highs here, or excuse me, new highs wouldn't be, I don't believe it'd be all-time highs. New highs, you could come up and test this possible resistance, and that's going to put you up around $11 to $12. All right, guys, next, let's go ahead and jump straight into Quantstamp. We'll briefly cover Quantstamp, or ticker QSP coin, and take a look at that. And then we will jump into DAO, INXT, and RAC coins. Briefly look at those and look at the price action for each one of those as well. If you stuck around for the video so far, thank you so much. Thank you for being an awesome supporter of this channel. Hope you're enjoying the video so far, and we're going to jump right back into the charts. Now, first, I would like to just point out that the chart for Quantstamp is looking very good too. This is looking very good. Another one that's been on a massive consolidation, massive just sideways movement for a long period of time, and currently getting a nice breakout above some key resistance levels. So we're going to take a look at all of that. But first, just a quick run through of what this is. So guys, Quantstamp currently trading at 7 cents, up about 25% right now in the past 24 hours. And Quantstamp is actually a leader in blockchain security, providing expert security audits and blockchain solutions. So it's in the blockchain security category and sector. Top crypto and enterprise companies, including Ethereum 2.0, Binance, MakerDAO, Chainlink, eToro, and World Economic Forum, choose Quantstamp to secure their blockchain applications. That's pretty significant, guys. Okay, you have Binance, ETH 2.0, Maker, Chainlink, eToro, and the World Economic Forum choosing Quantstamp to secure their blockchain applications. So guys, that is very interesting. If you want to know more about this, check out quantstamp.com. Check it out on CoinMarketCap. I'm not going to go too much into this because we need to look at the chart real quick, see what the price action is doing for Quantstamp or QSP coin. We can see that we've broken this current downtrend. The short-term downtrend here for Quantstamp has been broken. Definitely broke that downtrend right here on this nice little recovery bounce right there. Let's go and put in the support levels. If we do this, let's go ahead and connect this. We're going to do this. Instead of analyzing the short term there, let's put this out here and analyze this as a possible pattern. Here we go. Sorry, I'm doing this basically live for you guys because this is the first time actually looking at this chart. This is my first time seeing this chart and analyzing this chart for you guys. You know, let me know if you like these type of videos. It's not prepared a whole lot. I'm doing this basically live with you guys. So yes, this looks beautiful. Okay. So instead of analyzing the short term there, basically you were in like a falling channel, broke up out of it, but your real breakout was here. Okay, that was your real breakout. Now, This is easy peasy, simple technical analysis here. I love this. I love when it plays out like this, because literally this is a perfect textbook, basically a wedge, descending wedge pattern, or a descending triangle. And the easiest ones, I love these because these typically do play out, usually play out decently. Here's our more bullish target, guys, of this breakout. That's going to put you up around 16 to 17 cents. That's going to be your more bullish target here for Quantstamp. So that resistance is up here around 20 cents. So if you get a little, you could possibly even get a wick up to 20 cents there from 17. You could possibly get a nice wick, especially with a little FOMO action there, a nice wick up to test that resistance at 20 cents, guys. This right here looks great. A breakout of this looks great. You're already above some of these other previous resistance levels. You do have another resistance level coming up at about 10 cents. But overall, beautiful breakout. Nice measure move price prediction here for Quantstamp. All right, man. Thanks for sticking around for the video this far. If you want to stick around for a little bit longer, we are going to jive in. Yeah, I'll stick with it, man. We're going to jive in. We're going to jive right in to DAO, INXT, and RAC coins. Guys, like I said, I'm basically doing this live with you. Pretty much live. I apologize for this video being so long, but I just wanted to cover all these coins in one video. So we're going to jive in. I can't say dive in, bro. I keep saying jive in. I guess I'm feeling kind of extra jivey today. So we're going to jive right in, man, and jump into the charts for DAO. Now, first, let's just take a look at these real quick. So DAO Maker, or ticker DAO, is down 7% right now at $2.11 trading currently. So it did have a nice pump and then dumped recently after. And DAO, what is DAO Maker, guys? So DAO Maker is a platform that aims to redefine venture capital for the masses by providing scalable technologies and funding support to tokenized startups. This venture capital fund was first conceptualized in 2017. It has since evolved to create low turnout frameworks, which has enabled many retail investors and individuals to become active in venture capital. All right, so let's jump right on into the chart here for DAO Maker. And it looks like to me this thing is finding some support down here. Let me throw it back real quick and look at the chart here on CoinMarketCap. Typically, it usually shows more price history. Nope. Okay, so this is basically the same, right? So that's all the price history we have to go by. Now, if you look at this on the daily time frame, you've had another nice pullback here. You had a pullback here, right, down to this same area, and you bounced up here nicely, tested basically your previous support from back here, previous resistance, and now you've pulled back down to this same area of support. So let's jump into this, dive in a little bit, zoom in a little bit, and take a look at this support currently. And then we'll take a look at our downtrends and possible targets for DAO Maker. So if we look at this, basically your support's down here at about $2. Really right there at about $2.05, $2.04. I'm going to go ahead and put a line in down here also at this bottom where you bounced very beautifully. That's at about $1.25, $1.23 down there. But it does look like you might see a nice bounce off of this $2 support level. So let's go ahead and put in our downtrends and take a look at what's going on here with this. Okay, so we'll go ahead and extend that on out some. And basically what I would expect from here, guys, for DAO Maker is absolutely a nice bounce up to at least test this resistance level. Now, with it being listed on Coinbase, you might expect it to break that resistance level. So we'll talk about a target for that too. But let's go ahead and just point out this area. If you bounce here, you come up and test your resistance. $4 is your previous support level here. So you might test that and get a pullback. If you come on up to test the resistance up here, it's going to push you at about $4.75. Now, I would expect a possible continuation here, consolidate, squeeze in here in between support and resistance, and then possibly get a breakout of this. And honestly, I could speculate this as a wedge and put this in as a possible target, basing it off of this measurement, and pretty much would be an accurate target here, in my opinion. If you consolidated, I would expect a little bit, like I said, of consolidation here, continuation, come up, test your resistance, consolidate a little bit, and then possibly get a nice bounce and a breakout. That target's going to put you up here for DAO Maker at about $10, guys. All right, so next we're going to take a quick look at Internxt, or INXT coin, and this is a very low cap coin for Coinbase to be adding. It's currently a $20 million market cap. So very low cap. Take a look at this chart, man. This thing is just crazy. Massive runs, but it looks like massive dumps very soon after. You've stayed around that that dollar range for a long time down here. Currently, though, on a massive move to the upside. I'm noticing the potential for this to turn out to be a nice cup and handle. And I haven't talked about cup and handles in a long time on the channel. I haven't really noticed many recently. Of course, we've been in a downtrend for the most part. But if we take a look at this as a possible cup and handle, pushing up to test the top of this cup actually right now, potential cup and handle here, guys. Let's just speculate this as a cup and handle to get our price target here for INXT. Now, we're going to go ahead and put our top here. Just go ahead and put in this. And from the top to the bottom there of your cup, over to a potential breakout point, which does look like we're trying to break out now. And if that is our breakout point, that would put you in a target of $50, guys. Approximately $50 would be the bullish target here for this coin, man. And if you look back, that's a perfect retest of this previous resistance area. And as far as RAC goes, or RAC coin, on CoinMarketCap, it says market data is untracked. Okay, so it's featured as an untracked listing. Okay, so it looks like this is not even really officially listed on CoinMarketCap yet, but Coinbase is adding this coin, guys. So might be one to take a look at, especially with it not even being listed on CoinMarketCap yet. This thing could absolutely go nuts, depending on what it is. I don't even know what it is, honestly. But let me know what you guys think about this. You can take a look at their website. They do list their website here. Okay, they lost me. What is going on here? If you guys find anything out about that one, let me know in the comment section. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been a long one. If you made it all the way through till the end, you're a trooper. You're amazing. Definitely drop a comment. Let me know you watched the whole thing all the way through. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Smash the likes if you haven't yet. See you next time.